Hey there, half-assed travelers. Well, we're back in Delta, Utah. We're continuing our road trip, and if you recognize this place, you've seen our videos from last year, because this is the Antelope Valley RV Park or RV Resort, not sure which, but yeah, we're back here again because we had such a good time here last time. Now, we are not going to be doing a RV park review. If you want to see that, you can check out last year's video. Yep. We're going to be heading out into the desert. Where we headed?
We're going rock hunting.
That's right. We're doing one of Rose's favorite things to do. We're on our way to the Dugway Geode Beds. We're going to be finding some geodes, and at the end of the video, we're going to be cutting them open and showing you what we find inside, so stay tuned.
Hey there, I'm Rose.
And I'm Dan, and we are the Half-Assed Travelers. To Dugway takes you through the desert. It's not really, I wouldn't call it an off-road trail, but it is. Show them on. Yeah, the road is dirt. You can go at a pretty good clip. There's an antelope right there. Hey, that's a good coincidence. We're scaring the antelope. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, he was so cute.
Maybe that's why they call this Antelope Valley. I don't know. But yeah, it is. That's last time we were here, we saw the antelope as well, so we were expecting to see that, just not right when we turned the camera on. But yeah, you can come out here in any kind of vehicle. Now, it might get a little rougher. We'll show you the road conditions once we get out by the Dugway Geode Beds. There's no cell signal out here. Actually, we do have cell signal. It's spotty at best, so you want to make sure you have your route planned out. But it's pretty cut and dry once you lay it down on the map. All right, we'll touch base back once we get there. Well, we've reached Rose's promised land. Yes, the Dugway Geode Beds are like Rose's Graceland. Yep. Yeah, this is her one of her favorite places in the world because she gets to do what she likes to do best, and that is
dig it for geodes, baby.
That's right. There's a, if you look at the map, I'll see if I can find a map online and put it up on the screen for you. There's a couple of areas. This is the area B where we were at last year. I think that's where we're going to head first. There's also area A up here, but we know there's geodes in B, so we're going to head there first. We have some more time this year than we had last year, so we're going to take our time, and you know what? We're going to find some quality geodes, right?
I hope so.
All right, let's get moving. What do you got, Rose? Did you find any?
I have a little pile I started over there.
A pile of geodes? Oh, there they are. Okay, you can see that. Look, you see the kind of puffiness, and it's light. It's very lightweight, so there's probably something in this one. Looks a little bit like a buttocks, and then some of these have these little crystal nodes. Not sure about this one, although you can see it's got some crystal inside it. We're gonna keep looking. The excavators come out here periodically, and they pile all this stuff, and what we're really looking for is we're finding a place like this. Like, this is going to be my hole, and you're just gonna, they're in all of this loose sediment. Like, you'll see little stones that pop out. That's not a, well, it looks like it would have been a nice rock, but you're basically just trying to pull the rocks out, see what's there, and some of these are going to be geodes. Like this one is a geode, but it's already broken apart. You can see the crystals in there. That one's already broken, and this doesn't look like a geode. We're going to keep looking though. What is this? Is this one? Maybe. Let me give you an example of some of the things we're finding here. This we thought was a geode. We were pretty sure, except it's really heavy. So a lot of times when they're light, we like those big cavities in the middle. And this one, as you can see, I went ahead and bashed it open. And you can see, yes, definitely a geode. And it's got a pretty decent sized cavity in there, but it's got a lot of rock too. So yeah, we would have liked to have cut this one open actually on the saw. I think it would have looked nice, but there's plenty out here, so we're gonna try to find some more. What do you got there? You playing in your little sandbox?
Yep, got my energy, got my pick, got my rocks.
You look comfortable.
It's not very comfortable.
You just hit something
I found
accidentally. That's got blue. I can already see the blue on that one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
We're gonna call that baby blue.
Baby blue.
We'll be cutting that later.
Blue rose right here.
Okay.
What'd you find there, hon?
I'd say it's been a long time since somebody dug in here because that I don't think they make these anymore.
Let me see, what is it?
It's a pop top.
Oh,
It's a pull-up. Now, many
my
of you kids
goodness.
don't know what this is, but I'm sure people our age have seen this before. Yeah. All right, so we must be digging in the right spot, and nobody's been here.
Man, I hope this is the Mac Daddy we've been waiting for. She looks nice and round. Let's hope that it's for real. Come on. Oh, it's a big one.
You can pull it out now?
Ooh.
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow.
Let's see. Hopefully this is a good one.
We're going to clean that off.
Oh, man.
Oh, it looks like it might have already been
No.
opened.
No, it's just a little tiny bit on the end. Let's keep our fingers crossed. When we get back to the place, we'll see what happens.
Rinse
That's
it
it.
out.
Yeah.
All right, good one. So what do you think this looks more like to you? Is that a unicorn horn? Rose thinks it looks like a snowman.
It does.
I don't know, but we're going to take it back and we're going to cut it open as well.
I think it's pretty cool looking.
But we have to wait till we get home to do it. So, But
Yeah.
through the magic of video editing, you're going to see it at the end of this video. However, this is only the end of day one. We're going to be coming back out. We're not sure where yet. Maybe Topaz Mountain. Might come back out here. We're not sure yet. We're going to take you with us. But in the meantime,
Yeah.
we have to go back and take a long
Hot
shower. Yes. And probably...
We are covered in red dirt.
Yes, we're going to need a crowbar to get the dust out of certain crevices. But hey, we've done this before.
I love it.
We will survive. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning,
everyone.
Are you sore today, Rose?
I'm sore today.
I'm not really that sore. Just
I
my
am,
hands
for
a little bit
sure.
from all that hammering, but yeah, we're up again, bright and early again. We're heading back into the desert. This time we're going to try going up to Topaz Dome Quarry. There's a mountain that has a lot of topaz on it. Now, we think it's going to be similar to our Garnet Hill that we did in Ely, Nevada,
Yeah.
but we're not really sure. We've never looked for topaz before, so we're going to be learning, I guess, as we go along, and we'll take you with us as we go up there. The Topaz Mountain Quarry is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and we were pretty much out there by ourselves. However, we did have some company. Some of it was a little bit cute and cuddly, and the other things we found weren't so much. So you have to be a little careful out there. There are some things out there that could possibly do you some harm. Rose, what do you got there?
I'm digging for topaz.
Yeah?
Yep.
You can see them all shining.
Shine like a diamond.
The trick is finding the good size ones.
Yeah.
There's lots of little baby ones.
Yep. I'm gonna be working on
You can
it.
see we're not the only ones that have dug here. We came up the hill a little bit and we got a good view of the whole valley. Take a look at that. That's the site where you can pay to, you're pretty much guaranteed to find if you go there. And they just got done blasting. I don't think I'll be able to use that audio. Rose, what do you got? What do you got? All right, so that's sort of like a quart-sized baggie.
Yep.
All right, look at this one. I don't know if you can see that, the crystal.
Too close.
I don't know, I don't know if you can see it with the sun and everything. The multi-phase crystal. But that's a topaz crystal. So we did find, but now we are going to be, it's about lunchtime, maybe a little later. We're gonna eat our lunch on the way back. We're heading back over to Rose's Graceland, back over to Dugway, because we have one other spot we wanted to check while we were over there. So we're gonna make that run. It's about half an hour from here. No big deal. We're gonna run up there and see what we can find. Look at that view. It's a beautiful view while you're rock hounding, isn't it?
It is.
We came back to the Dugway Geode Beds to check out that spot we thought was going to be good, and it was okay. It was just very different.
Yeah, the rock formations were very, very different.
Yeah, so different sections of this area yield different geodes, it seems to us. You know, don't quote us 100% on that one, but it just seems that way to us. We did come back to our hole that we were digging in yesterday, and we did grab a few more good ones out of there. So we're going to be cutting open our rocks that we found at Dugway Geode Beds. We're also going to be showing you what we found in the at the Topaz Dome Quarry, and we're going to be doing that for you actually right now, right? One, two, three. Whoa! Hey, we've been magically transported to Rose's Rock Shop. That's right, this is Rose's work area in our garage. It's magically transported us about 2 months forward in time, and now we're here to cut open some of those rocks that we found at the Dugway Geode Beds, including Rose's snowman, which I still think looks like a unicorn horn, and I think this is baby blue.
I hope so.
So we're going to be cutting these two open first, and guess what? We're going to be taking you along on the process. We're going to show you a few of the cuts and what we find, and at the end we're going to show you some close-ups of all the ones we found, and then you let us know in the comments which ones you like best. We're going to get good ones. Don't worry, we're going to get good ones. Well, Rose, what do we got here? We got a lot to choose from.
Oh, yeah, we do. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, we're going to go with like the nicely rounded ones because we think those are going to be a little bit better first.
Yeah.
We're going to start off though with baby blue and Rose's.
That's a nice round one. This one's a very good one.
Rose's snowman.
Oh, look, I got a doubler.
All right, we'll do that one too. Rose, why don't you tell us about your setup?
Oh, yeah. Here's my lapidary saw.
That's a high-tech 10-inch lapidary saw.
Yep.
It's pretty much the basic saw that we see all over the internet, and that's what we're going to be using to cut these rocks open. We went with the 10-inch blade because some of these geodes are a little bit larger. We want to make sure we could get all the way through them in one cut.
These.
Yeah, so that's why the 10-inch rather than the 8-inch. Yeah.
And always use your eye protection, and of course, one of these, because if you don't, you will be soaking wet.
I can see there's a little bit of mud all over that apron.
And I also use rubber gloves so I can get a better grip on the rock.
All right, good job. All right, this is baby blue. Let's take a look. What do we got inside, Rose?
Keep your fingers crossed.
We haven't looked yet. We haven't looked. Okay. There's a little crystal in there.
There's a face.
Oh my God, it is a face. Look at that.
Oh, look at that little guy.
Okay, so we got a little crystal in there.
Yeah, pretty colors.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right, Rose, show us what we got. So nerve-wracking. Wow, it is a triple.
How cool.
That is a triple. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That one is awesome.
It is.
Oh, now we got to do the double.
Yeah.
See if it's the same. Wow, that's beautiful blue.
Yeah, it is.
It fell apart. Well, you saw what happened. This end kind of fractured in half. I was kind of more concerned with this side, though, so let's see what we have. Ooh, wow, look at that. That's a deep cavity. Nice crystals.
Wow,
look,
beautiful.
We actually got 2 good ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Look, these are still connected. You can see they got that little vein connecting them.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yep.
All right, everyone, buckle up, because we're going to start cutting and be showing you what we find. We never know what to expect when we open one of these geodes.
There you go. All right. Ready? it's pink.
It is pink.
Ooh.
Nice. Look how deep. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love the pinks.
Wow! Look at that! Wow, and that was just a little ball.
Baby.
Look at that! Oh my God,
Wow,
that
that's
is gorgeous. That
gorgeous.
blue.
Yeah.
We finished cutting open the geodes, and now we're going to be taking a look at the results. We're going to start with Rose's snowman, my unicorn horn, and you can see it's a triple chamber there with lots of blue and crystals inside. We knew that one was going to be good. They don't all have those big chambers. Like this one here has more color variations and a lot of character, which is just as beautiful in our eyes. Lots of crystals there too. When we're cutting these geodes open, we don't know what to expect. As we said before, we try to cut along the long axis so we can get as much of that chamber exposed as possible. On these smaller little spherical, we call them eggs. In fact, out at the Dugway Geode Beds, they'll refer to them as thunder eggs, and we know why, because they do look like eggs on the outside, and there is some really surprising things inside. Awesome stuff. Look how deep that crystal chamber goes. This one looked like a little walnut, and you see, you never know. You just never know with these. As far as cutting them open and the time it takes to do that, they vary. When you've got a big chamber inside, it's a lot easier to cut. Like before we even open them, we have a pretty good idea if it's going to have a big chamber inside just by how easy it was to cut. Like this one here had a decent sized chamber inside, and right when we get to the center, you can just feel that release as you're working them on the saw. So that's kind of cool. You can see, look at this one. This one's a triple, that bright blue. No chamber, but it doesn't matter. You see all those striations in there. Not really sure what that's called. If you know, let us know in the comments. But a lot of these have those lines that are just as beautiful as the crystals, in our opinion. And these shapes that come out are all different. Sometimes they'll look like faces to us, or animals, or whatever. If you see a face or an animal on one of these, let us know in the comments. We'd really love to hear it. There's another triple. Right there, it looks 3 eggs right in that substrate, I think it's called, of rock. And then this one we cut once, didn't find anything, and then cut it again, and look what was hiding. Beautiful. And this round egg was hiding a huge chamber inside. Just gorgeous. Now these are rough cut. I've just taken them off the saw. They're wet, that's why you can see the color so clearly. We have not had a chance to polish these yet. Once we polish them, they should keep that luster that they have when they're wet. But just to speed up the video and to show you these things. We're just showing them to you while they're wet. But it really does bring out the colors, and that's really what it'll look like once it's polished. You might see those cutting bands across them from the saw, and that'll go away during the polishing process. We just got Rose a polishing wheel for her birthday, so she's still experimenting with that, and we are trying to figure out the best way to get the most sheen and color out of these samples. If you have any tips or hints for us, let us know in the comments, because we're trying to get good at this. We have so much fun doing it, and we would appreciate any advice that you could give. Look at this one. This is another one of those nice blues coming out. A lot of character in these rocks. And look at this, a tiny one, but look at all the character in that shape. And there's a tiny, let's call this the walnut. Look at that. A pretty decent sized chamber. That we cut through that in probably less than maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds. That's how easy it was to cut with that chamber. And another little baby blue. We're glad that we picked up those small spherical samples when we were out at Dugway, because we're just finding amazing things in them. Now, we're not showing you all of the geodes we cut. We did have a few that really just weren't all that interesting, but look at that. I think this one's one of my favorites. That kind of bluish white, looks like snow inside. That is a gorgeous sample. Just love those. Those are Dan's favorite. Rose kind of likes the colorful ones. She doesn't really care so much about the chambers so much. Which one's your favorite? Let us know in the comments. Here's the double we were talking about, and you can see what a double it is. Two of those blue chambers, and we even cut through it twice to find the chambers. Here's another blue snow, I call them snowy samples. These are my faves, absolutely. This one's a bumpy egg, and look at that, that's one of Rose's favorites. She loves those lines, those brown lines and that orange around the chamber. Those color variations, they bring so much to the view of the rock. It's just gorgeous. Here's another little walnut that had a very big crystal inside. You know, these, in the bigger samples we found, it's pretty much these little spherical walnuts inside a bigger rock a lot of times. So don't be surprised if when you're cutting them open, you find that kind of thing inside. And you can see in some of the samples, you can actually see those little eggs inside the big rocks. We're very happy though. We picked up a variety of geodes when we were out there. I mentioned that we not showing you all the ones that we cut open. Now we're looking at about 40 of them, and we probably only had to throw out maybe 2 or 3. So that tells you the quality of the geodes out at Dugway. Dugway is an amazing place, and we highly recommend that if you're looking for geodes like this, that you go out there and find them yourself. Look, you can see the 3 eggs there that I was talking about inside the bigger rock. Dugway Geode Beds, you can see why it's one of Rose's favorite places. It's just amazing to go out there and find these things that you would never find anywhere else, or we haven't found anywhere else. If you know of other places to search that are a little closer to Utah than Florida, let us know. Oh, look at this. This is a nice little crystal inside the chamber. Now we're going to be taking a look at some of the stuff that we found at Topaz Mountain and the quarry. Now you can see a lot of the rhyolite here. That's what that white rock is. And the crystals kind of form inside the rhyolite. Now to get the rhyolite off, it's a little bit difficult, but you can see we found some samples that were exposed. There they are. Not ultra large samples, some of them that's about the size of my thumbnail. But yeah, this is just, we found this in the rock. You know, it's not as majestic as the geodes, but so much fun finding stuff in the rocks. We had a really good time at Topaz. If you're gonna go to Dugway, Topaz is on the way. Why not make a full day of it and check them both out? Well, we hope you enjoyed that look at what we found in the Dugway Geode Beds, and we hope you enjoyed that video saying how we found this stuff. Were you impressed, Rose?
Of course.
We are so happy with what we found. It's amazing. We can't wait till our next trip back to Dugway.
I'm ready now.
I know, but she's still got a few more to cut. I mean, there's no possible way we could cut them all in one or even two sessions, but we are going to be cutting some more, and if we find some really, really good ones, we're going to be sharing them with you in future videos. But if you enjoyed this video, we hope you'll consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, make sure that bell is lit up.
Yep.
So you'll be told every time we post a new video. Give us those thumbs up. Those likes really help support the channel. And what else helps support the channel?
Don't forget to hype.
Hype. If you're watching on a mobile device, you can hype. And also, if you leave a comment, that helps us as well. Let us know which one did you like the best in the comments, or if you have any suggestions of what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right. You know, we are admittedly half-assed. If we're doing something totally wrong, you rockhounds out there, you professionals, let us know, because we really are interested. If you want to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, you'll kind of get a better idea of what we're doing in more real time.
Yep.
All right. Rose, look how happy she is. She had so much fun. And we're going to continue to have fun, and we'll see you in the next video.